So I want to do a review on this Panic deck just because I don't know if people are going to watch that whole vlog. So if like people are just looking for a Panic deck review, this is the O2 mold, which I don't know if this is the lowest mold. I got it from the letter store. He had some O3 molds. I think the O3 mold is higher. Let me pull it up on the website real quick. Fuck, I can do it on my phone. Probably be easier. But I like this board a lot. I will say that. Pull up this. God damn Instagram. I use Instagram for everything. Here we go. I should probably follow them. All the boards are sold out right now. Yeah, so these are the molds. Type 2, it says medium high kicks, low mellow. Type 3 is low medium. And so I guess I got, I don't know. I'm pretty sure in the unboxing you'll be able to see which one it is. But makes sense. It's only a 3-degree difference. Pretty minimal. So even the low isn't really that low. I was talking to Loner and he picked up, I think, a Type 3, and he was telling me it feels like a Presto. And that is exactly how I feel about the yeah, here we go. Type 3 is very Presto. His looks a little bit more mellow, but I have a Presto with me. I will say the Presto's wheelbase is different. Presto's wheelbase is longer. You can see that. A lot of people don't talk about wheelbase. Let's start talking about wheelbase, people. I like a long wheelbase. It's not that much longer, though. And you could make this wheelbase even longer with dynamics. These are BRTs, which will shorten your wheelbase. Like you throw a loner next to, throw a loner in the mix, and you can see how much longer that wheelbase is. But yeah, when it comes down to I would say, so you guys can see, they're about the same height, but the Panic is just a tad bit shorter. I want to say The tail is a little bit shorter on the Panic, and the nose is a little bit more more full, but very presto feeling. And it's funny because I think I said that in the unboxing that it really resembled a Presto to me. Um, I love this deck. This deck is so easy to ride, so it makes sense why I like this, because they are very similar. I think just different art directions. I don't think they have the same mold, because you can, I don't know, this has a little bit more defined dips, I think. Yeah, Presto's got a little bit more in here, a little bit more in the dip category. But I'm really happy with this board, this purchase. I will say I threw some board rails on here because it is wearing quite nicely. As you can see, like up top, you can see it on the tail. And literally, it's just from seshing the leather store. For like an hour. And his park is sick. It's nice and all concrete. The concrete is super fucking smooth. I think he used Portland mix. And then I think he mixed Portland mix with whatever you fill cracks in your driveway with. That kind of concrete. That's what he was telling me. He didn't say anything about the Portland, so that's just a guess. But yeah, Jam is going to be on the 21st. That's going to be hype. I purchased the big, or the mini is what it's really called. Also coming, I have some Ill Pill, Big Pill wheels. They're 9mm. They look pretty slim, so that's cool. I have a board coming from sorry, my aunt texted me. Okay, sorry. So, yeah, I got a board coming from Dial. That hasn't shipped out yet, but my Joy Colts, the buy one, get one, BOGO deal. Those should be here any day, but those are just 3.0 XLs, which I've been running on a lot of things, it seems. Like I have my Presto OGXLs. But I really like these for real. I didn't think I would, but I like them. So I ordered some more from Run It Back. I got some banana yellow Joy Colt Matte Era Classics, 3.0 Classics, I think. And I also got a Poly. Let's look at the invoice here. Let's look at the invoice. Yeah, I want to say it's a P3. I want to say it's a P3. P3. So here we go. Joy Colt 3.0 Classics, Butters, Poly P3. As a complete, that's a fucking deal. A complete for $53. Poly P3 32 with FBS, dynamic special editions. That special edition dynamics are almost $50 by themselves. Abstract wheels. They look like fucking mini wheels, but whatever. I'll give them to somebody that needs them. I really just bought that board for the trucks. Not gonna lie. So, but I will be truthful. I bought one poly in my entire life as a human, and it still hasn't come out of the package. So that'll be interesting, I guess, to review and let you guys know what I think about that. I don't know what the P3 is. I guess we'll look it up and see if it is whatever kind of mold. I know at letter he's got a poly there, but he rides medium to high kicks. So information. This doesn't. Products. Oh, Lord. P1, P2, P3, P4. Okay. So P3 is medium kicks, medium concave, 57.5 wheelbase. Interesting. The longest wheelbase is a medium kickboard. You would think the P1 would have the longest wheelbase, but it says the P3 has the longest wheelbase, so I looked out there. Medium kicks, medium concave. So only difference between the P2 and the P3 is the P3 has a longer wheelbase. Not. I don't even know what the graphic is. Oh, here it is. Here's a picture. Ooh, that P1 looks delicious. Yeah, P3 doesn't look too bad. Honestly. That P4 looks aggressive. I would not like that. Let's talk about these graphics, though, now that we're here. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know what the fuck is going on with some of these. Some of these are cool. The cat ones are not. The cat ones are not cool. This one's at the letter store. I saw it it looks good in person. These remind me of when Matt owned Joy Colt. When you bought Joy Colts, they came in like a little velvet kind of like bag with drawstrings that had Joy Colt like in gold foil on it, like the branding, and then it came with it used to come with like cat stickers from like a little kid's sticker sheet. They looked like this, so that's interesting. Very interesting. I'm not a cat guy, so I would never buy that. I see some Gundam. Gundams are cool, for real. I really need to. I bought a couple sets. I know Anxiety Offline. I think he does some model work. I know he used to do some stuff with Hot Wheels, which is super sick. But I think he's put a Gundam together. I have a couple Gundam sets that are just collecting dust that I really need to build, but I need to get paint because you got to paint them. So some of these are cool. Some of these graphics. Big fan of this graphic. I like this graphic. I think It's simple. I think that's their best graphic. Um, these, the Hello Kitty one. What's in the background of the Hello Kitty one? We are one. We are one. Roger, Roger. Yeah. The video didn't start off as let's talk shit about graphics, but here we are. Peace Girl Red Camo. See, this is okay. All right. This is okay. This is see, like this. Some Hannah decks. I don't like them too risque. You know what I'm saying? I don't need tits on my fingerboard, right? Like I'm an adult. I know what tits look like, right? Um, I'm not that much of a horn dog to need titties on my board. But this one's kind of cool. I mean, it's kind of like Jeremy Klein, like old school hookups, which respect. But then they put like the Bathing Ape fucking camo in the back. And why red? Weird flex. Weird. Some horned up 13-year-old super stoked on that as a setup. So, yeah. Oh, fuck, dude. Bob Mob like this one. It's hilarious. Look at the fucking. We get it. You smoke weed, guys. Not necessary. The weed smokers. I bet it. Of course, it came out 420. 420 blaze it, dog. Interesting. Interesting, Polly. Interesting. So that'll be fun. That'll be a fun. That'll be a fun thing to check out and review for you guys. I've really been enjoying this. I got a bunch of compliments on it at the letter store. Homie had a 32 Dr. M with BRT 3.0s and J4s. And I asked him, well, he was like, do you want to try them? And I was like, yeah. Let me tell you guys, if you want to know what J4s feel like and you don't have anybody that has them, welcome to the club, because I was once interested in that question as well. They feel like plastic, surprisingly. Softer plastic, but not a little bit more grippy than a regular white G4, but not as grippy as a urethane wheel, truthfully. And they're a little bit more tan. From my understanding, they were only ran for a limited time, and this was quite a long time ago. So there's something called oxidation. So wheels aren't going to stay super duper white, and when you use them, they're going to pick up dirt, and that colorway was already kind of like an off-white. So yeah, in my eyes, the only reason you would want J4s is because no one else has J4s. That's it. It's a flex. Shoot me. I said it. Whatever. I know people. Well, now I know people. I know Anxiety Offline has J4s. He likes them. But, and the kid that had the Dr. M setup, he liked them. But trust me, you know me. If I liked him enough, I would have bought him off that kid right there. I would have told him, I'd been like, yo, I will buy you brand new wheels right now. Let me get those. But they just felt, I mean, they weren't These wheels are better. Straight up. Watch me double kickflip. Watch me goon. For real though, right here. What? Such a silly trick. Yo, if you pull out a double kickflip in your part, that double kickflips in fingerboarding is like varial flips in real life. Like, people aren't expecting that shit. Varials are tight. Bring back varials. Let me hit y'all with a varial real quick. I need to really work on heel flips. I'm gonna get one. I'm gonna get a good one for you guys. Fuck! Excuse me. Excuse my language. Jesus, Tommy. Alright, we're not doing a heel flip. I'm just not entertaining that. But yeah, so if you're in the market for a panic deck, unfortunately right now they're all sold out. But I like the art. The art's a little dark. I like that type of shit. I'm a big fan of horror movies. I think Awful, some of their shit is good. Some of their shit is cringy. I haven't gotten to that point with Panic where I've seen anything where I'm like, what the fuck is this? Yeah, like with Awful, I don't like the, the A for Awful, but it's like Andrew Reynolds, Baker. No, I don't like that. I just don't. I mean, to each his own. I'm tired of the fucking Baker block logo shit. Stop that. I mean, Baker needs to stop doing that. I mean, they needed to. That shit. If you want a cool block logo Baker, it needs to be like Baker Boys, like the Hammers, like Jim Greco, the leopard print one. That was tight. All right. If you don't know what I'm talking about, shame on you. You don't need. If you don't know that, then you don't need a block logo fingerboard, right? You don't need titties on your fingerboard. Okay. You don't. It's unnecessary. If you want a big titty fingerboard with J4s, okay, in SB trucks, collabed with Woob, you might just be the coolest person the internet might ever meet. But that's not what we're doing over here. That's not what we're doing, guys. But shout out everybody that has some J4s. Y'all are the real ones. I was super surprised. I hit him with it. I was like, are those J4s? He was like, what? You know what these are? I was like, yeah, bro. I'm fucking old as shit. Buy a panic deck. Buy a Presto. I feel like Presto has more. I like Prestos. Presto has like art. Where this is like a little bit darker. Yeah, this is like Texas Chainsaw Massacre vibes, like hardcore, punk rock. This is a little bit more heshy. This is a little bit more artsy. So both phenomenal. You know me, I love Presto. So definitely gonna get another Panic. I want to try. Just bought that Poly, but now I got some special edition Dynamic 32s. I want to do get the third mold. I think I'm gonna get Loner to come down to Richmond and chill at the shop when we do the jam and sesh the mini. I hope a lot of people come and fucking sesh the mini, right? I hope it's a good turnout. I think I'm gonna get Grant to fucking airbrush it. Um, Dude, it'd be so sick if Harry just showed up and just did a little piece on it. Cause I want it to be unique. A sticker isn't enough, right? I want it to be an art piece. It was like I spent all together, guys. Let me tell you how they get you with shipping. All together, also I bought those dope pills, but that only added like $60. That motherfucker was like $500. Dead ass. Dead ass. And you know what? It's for me, don't get me wrong. But it's also for people to use. It's big enough that that's going to be the biggest obstacle I have. I mean, obviously. But yeah, where's it? I'm trying to find it in my email. Here we go. $279, subtotal $335, $122 for shipping. That bitch better not come broken. You know why? Because I will. If you want to talk about a Karen, bitch better have my money. You know what I'm talking about. Anyways, guys, for real, have fun, keep fingerboard. You know the deal.